Okay, Virgo, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm Nan, and this is Silky Intuitive, and we want to take a look at a different kind of reading. I've been attracting a certain scenario to so many of my readings where we're dealing with deception, with people that are being cheated on, living with cheaters, living with addicts, only because I've had so many experiences in my own life, I think is why I attract so many of these kind of scenarios to my readings. So, what we want to talk about here is the open-ended romance. Are you in a situation where maybe one of you is secure in a relationship, committed, grounded in your belief in that relationship, and for some reason the other person is maybe living a lie? Are they possibly addicted? We've got the card of the addicted here for my Virgo. We've got the devil here as the focus point for Virgo. So again, we're dealing with more of these kind of scenarios. We're either with people who are addicted to sex. Maybe it's codependency. But change is coming for all of us. Apparently, change is coming for Virgo too. Now, at the end of this reading that we are calling an open-ended romance reading, we go over to my Vimeo channel, and with the the tarot of sexual magic, we're doing a video that talks about the closure. Interesting messages coming through so far on those. Again, those are going to be the closure. We'll see if it's connected in any way to this. Over at my Vimeo channel, 99 cents for that video. They're not very long, between like 7 and 10 minutes, but we'll see what happens over there later. First, let's talk about Virgo. So we know, we've mentioned it at the very focus for you, Virgo, is possibly a Capricorn, can be a friend, can be a lover. I'm hoping that this is an earth energy and not an addiction. We may be dealing with another person that has serious issues, maybe alcoholism, maybe sex, drugs. And even though I don't, and I look at the only, see, yeah, maybe I do get a sense that it can be alcohol. It can be, especially with this Four of Cups, the Ten of Cups. We do have 3 tens, though. So there's transformation coming for Virgo anyway. Let me tell you what cards we have here. First, we have the Devil with Fortuna. We have the Four of Cups with Falsita. The Ten of Wands with Amalato. The Three of Wands with, oh my goodness, we didn't get one for this. How did that happen? See, now we've got to move everything. And grab one more. How did that get skipped? Oh, well. Okay. That doesn't change it any. I was hoping it would kind of flip the story a little bit, and if anything, it made it a little bit worse. But let's talk about this open-ended relationship for my Virgos. Let's get it out there. You may be dealing with someone, again, negative impulses, bad behaviors, addictions, codependency, fetishes, perversions, but it's put a hindrance on your being able to be successful. It's held you back in some way because Fortuna is the wheel positively turning forward. I'm hoping that we see some of that coming up. I'll be happy to change the position. But I think you've been stuck in a situation that has been at the very focus with someone really negative energy. Now, we've got the Four of Cups, an offering of love and somebody looking away from it. So we have affection. We have an offer being made there, but somebody doesn't want to look at it. I think they believe it's based on a lie because falsita is all about being fake, being a liar, having lies told to you. So I think for Virgo, if someone who you know has some issues is, lying to you, you already expect it. You already know it. You've already turned your back on the lies that someone in your life has been telling you. The Ten of Swords is the end of that cycle. It's the end of that period. We like dropping the swords because we know we're at the end. Each one of those swords represents a negative behavior, a hurt, a wound, a pain, a disappointment, a betrayal of some kind aimed at us. We've been pierced at least 10 times here. We're at the end of it. A mulatto is someone who is tired, sick, depressed. So we know that these situations have caused negative influences on our life, not only on the way we feel, but emotionally, but our health maybe has gone to bad negative places because of someone's negative behavior. Maybe that person is suffering from ill health because of their negative behavior. I feel a lot of really bad health issues coming for someone who has a bad negative behavior. Let me tell you, if you are, say, say you're a cancer patient and you also battle with alcoholism, that's only going to make the problem worse. So you may be dealing with illness and addiction. Maybe someone is addicted to their medication during a health crisis. There are developments coming, changes being made. Somebody decides it's time to show more discipline in their life. It's time to be more dedicated, getting over the obstacles that are in front of them connected to addiction. I do see that we may have two people dealing with addiction here. I feel one person is dealing with addiction connected to alcohol, and another person may very well be addicted to drugs, to painkillers. I hear painkillers. Someone's addicted to opioids. We have, and those are the words that are being fed to me. So we've got someone who may be overusing their pharmaceuticals. Because I look here, I can see this is like flowers. These flowers, they almost look like little pills to me. So I do get medication. I do get alcohol. Somebody may be drinking and taking pills at the same time. Just know that behavior, you're being asked to stop it. If you haven't just if you haven't stopped that, you are looking at maybe seeking help. Seeking help. With the militare, bring help. So maybe you're making some choices, putting some things into action, and developing on a more firmer outlook, a better outlook. Somebody desires to let that part of their life go, that addiction, letting that addiction go. Somebody wants to let go of something that really has a hold on them. It's interrupting their love life. It's interrupting their family. But the choice being made there, and maybe having more discipline, more structure. The Ten of Cups with La Costanza says that with these changes, with the coming out of this cycle, expect more love, expect better developments, expect more joy, happiness, content coming towards you. It may be a battle that someone has fought with addiction for a very long time, but there are happier days coming your way. But patience is really needed in this development of a new way of embracing life. The Ten of Cups, again, we've got the second 10. That's, again, more, that is the ultimate in happiness. So the potential is there to have the ultimate in happiness. But a new beginning has to happen with the Ace of Wands and the Dilerante. That is someone who makes radically bad choices. It's carelessness. This can say to me, somebody is out trying to get more prescriptions for drugs. Why am I getting this message? Because it's at the heart of the matter with someone who's addicted to pills. Someone has a serious addiction to pills, and they spend their days trying to find emergency rooms, trying to find doctors to write prescriptions and to get them hooked up with, it's not a contract. That's looking to get hooked up with the medication. We've got someone here with a serious opioid addiction. Someone who is incredibly, look at all the pills here with the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone who will drink when they don't have pills around. Oh my goodness. But their actions are getting careless. They're getting kind of out of control. And a new beginning is being offered right at the heart of this. This may be somebody offering to take this person into rehab because they're acting really kind of wild and careless and crazy. And they're bringing chaos to the family. With the Seven of Swords, they may be stealing to get hooked up with whatever it is that they're addicted to. They may be oh goodness. I hear that they're taking money out of their children's trust fund, or they're taking money from their children's piggy banks to buy drugs. This is someone with serious issues, and if they're taking money away from their own children in order to supply them with booze or drugs or whatever, this person is being careless, and they need more structure, they need more discipline. But this again talks about new beginnings. So, and we've got 3 tens here. New beginnings, new ways of looking at things, new beginnings with new joy, new happiness, and we've got new beginnings financially. But Spirit is saying you have to come out of this dark place, this dark addiction. But you've got somebody who apparently looks like they're stealing from their own children, or stealing from, taking something, it's stealing from the children to supply them with their medical, with their addiction, to supply their addiction. Now we've got the world next to Giovanni Fanciulla. This is reaching out for help. This is reaching out and asking for help along the journey. It may feel new. It may be something you've never done before, but you really sincerely need to know that the Giovanni Fanciulla brings the newness. She brings a brand new beginning, something you never thought of before, something maybe you never considered before. Next to the world, it's about completing the cycle, going through the cycle of breaking the addiction, of leaving the careless behavior behind, and finding that new path that brings fulfillment. Because there's a lot of real negative right in the center here. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. Now we have someone who is discontent in a marital situation. Maybe this is your partner, and you're waiting for that person to get help. Maybe you've done all that you can to help someone, and now you have to step back and wait for that person to break the habits that have got them chained to them. Maybe you need to wait for this person to change, or you need to leave to find your own abundance, which makes you frankly quite sad, incredibly disappointed that there wasn't more that you could do for this person. But honestly, it's up to them at this point. It's up to them to help themselves, because it seems like everybody around them has done everything that they can with patience, with love, with understanding, but now there's a need to turn away from this person, to turn away from their lies, and to turn away from their destruction, because we have transformation coming, and maybe they're just holding us back. Now, all right, we want to know if this person is seeking counseling. Is this person going to be seeking counseling for their addiction? Well, here these two cards fell out. I don't know if they have a purpose or not. You will know. It says if you believe and reconsider. So some of you may be reconsidering staying with someone. If you've already decided, or you've already moved away from this person. Are any of you reconsidering going back to them to help them? This is saying reconsider again. I think if you believe this person can come through with help, and yes, at the very bottom of the deck, we have the answer yes, which says yes, this person is considering a trip to rehab, and they will have success with their rehab. Now, whether or not you decide to stay within that relationship is going to be up to you, and how deep, how significant the love relationship is between you and this partner. Now, we have from the James Van Prague Soul's Journey cards, we have the card that's called Peace. It says, I am a I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy, which is really a great thing to do when you're dealing with this kind of chaos. I know addiction. My father was one of the worst. He would have smoked anything he got his hands on except for cigarettes. He hated cigarette smokers, but he would drink rubbing alcohol if he had a bottle in front of him. He would drink Listerine. He drank perfume. I remember the old man had a perfume drunk one night because he drank my mother's Jean Latte, and it almost killed him. So, I know addiction. I lived with it all my life. Peace in life is absolutely essential. Not necessarily taking this person back, but being there for a peaceful, supportive person. And now we have the golden opportunity with Yamanya is her name. Her golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So this is saying the opportunity to help this person out in this situation is absolutely there. And even though there are tears, better days are coming. Because if you stay with this person and they give up the pills and they give up the alcohol and they give up the negative behavior, and you get them back to the whole person that they were before, even though you've had tears of disappointment, we can have the better days, the days of happiness and joy, and the days of more profitable prospects. And okay, now we go over to Vimeo, and we are going to throw this reading 99 cents. We're going to try to look at some closure in this situation for you. We may find it, we may not, but it may be worth a look for your sun, moon, rising, Virgo. And if you want a reading meant just for you, click on my Weebly link. I left it down below for you. Go over there, choose a reading, fill out the contact form, and tell me what you want. I'll get back to you. And until the next time, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and peace.